You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
What's up, Black and White sports fans? John Matrix here, and I am back with another video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Also, check out the join button for channel memberships and check out the merch. I'm rocking the Lebron James shirt. You can actually get it by clicking the link that's showing beneath this video or the link in the description. Let's get into this, folks. It is election time. It's about politics, and sports and politics, they've been crossing over for quite a while now, especially in 2021. And we know that LeBron James, he really wants to push this voting thing to the people out there. And he wants people to vote for Joe Biden. And he's doing whatever it takes to make that happen. He's even trying to pay off the fines of felons in Florida to allow them to vote. It seems very, very illegal. And I don't think that should be happening. But this video now, we're talking about NBA video games now. So LeBron James and his More Than a Vote, they're trying to push voting in video games now. NBA 2K21, the newest game, came out last month. And the early sales of it really weren't that great. Actually, they were down 37% from last year. Now, that could be to more people downloading the games. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. But there was a key stat, in the number of voters that actually were intending to vote in the age bracket of 18 to 30. It was said that in the 2016 election that 88% of them actually intended to vote. However, they did not actually go out and vote. Only 43% of them actually did. So now LeBron James sees an opportunity here in the video game world to push politics on people that just want to play a game. Folks, when I actually play video games, I used to play NBA Live back in the day. I turned on the console to play the game. That was it. I didn't want to be preached to about voting or anything like that. And by the way, I've been voting since I was 19 years old, 1996. That was the first time I voted. The only reason I didn't do it in 95 is because it wasn't an election year. Okay. But I believe that people that play video games, they don't want to be preached to. I get it, man. Voting is very, very important. I get that. But I think it's kind of the same thing that happened in the NBA bubble. People didn't want to be preached to about politics. That's why the ratings for the NBA went straight down the tank. And people turned it off. I mean, they got somewhere around on average like 5 million people per game in the NBA finals, which is a disaster. And that's with LeBron James in the finals. And people said, nope, I'm tuning out. These guys are just too political. They're promoting Marxism, and I'm not going to watch. So I don't know how much of a difference this is actually going to make, in getting young voters. I will encourage young voters to actually go out there and vote. Yeah, go out there and vote. Make up your own mind on how you actually want to vote. LeBron James, he wants you to vote for Joe Biden. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because if he didn't want you to vote for Joe Biden, he wouldn't be doing this. More Than a Vote probably wouldn't even exist, to tell you the truth. But just so you guys know, okay, 2K TV, that is a show within NBA 2K. Okay? And each episode blends together different kind of stories that says historical context on the importance of voting and things like that. It says here that episode 1 features ESPN analyst and More Than a Vote member Maria Taylor, who chronicles her own experiences witnessing voter suppression. Now, me, myself, man, I don't believe voter suppression because to LeBron James, man, voter suppression is standing in a long line to vote. Folks, in 2016, I waited in a long line to vote. I got my vote in. I voted this year. I went early. Early voting has been extended. I got up really, really early and I went and voted. No problem. So that is voter suppression to these crazy leftists out there including LeBron James. Okay. Trey Young, he's also featured in this too. And he's telling you why you need to vote and everything like that. And he didn't grasp it the first time when he voted, you know. But one other thing too, by the way, we all know that these NBA players, for the most part, they don't vote. 80% of NBA players who can vote aren't even registered to vote. They don't vote. So they're hypocrites. They're out there telling you to vote, but in reality, they don't vote themselves. I'm going to say this, man. If you want your voice heard, get out there and vote. But don't be a hypocrite about it. Don't vote just because some woke athlete tells you that you need to vote. I encourage you to actually listen to both sides. Listen to Donald Trump. Listen to Joe Biden. And then make your decision on who you want to vote for. You know, there's also other candidates out there too. You know, Green Party. You can also write in candidates, you know. You don't necessarily have to go with the Democrat talking point, okay? And LeBron is really pushing for you to vote for Joe Biden. Now, I don't know anybody that's enthusiastic about voting for Joe Biden. He's losing his mind. He's made some very, very crazy statements, you know. But make up your own mind, okay? You don't have to go out and vote just because some dumb athlete out there told you you need to go and vote. Do your research. I think research is much more important. Do your research, then actually go out there and then vote. Because education is a big part of the process in voting. Learn the stances, okay? And I wish I knew these things, you know, when I was 19 years old voting. I was just voting just to vote because I didn't know what I was actually voting for. It took many years, many elections to get educated on it. Yes, voting is very, very important. But the Marxist MBA of China, they don't actually vote. They don't know the importance of voting because they do not vote. And when these young men are actually turning on their video games, man, they just want to play the game. They just want to play the game. They don't want to be preached to. That's why the NBA ratings went down the tank. Fans of games, fans of the NBA do not want to be preached to. And LeBron James, man, he is one of the dumbest athletes out there. One of the dumbest, completely idiotic. Okay. And he's trying to do some sketchy things, I believe, with that more than a vote in Florida. I really, really do. It seems very, very sketchy. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this LeBron James trying to push politics into video games? Because he wants these young people to go out and vote for Joe Biden. But I encourage these young people out there to get educated on the stances of both candidates or any other candidate that you're thinking about voting for. Get educated. That's the most important thing than just going out there and voting for Joe Biden. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.